other. And queens do a lot of damage. Queens are like hydras with twice the health. They have a shorter range, but they shoot just as fast as a hydra, and they are really good defenders. And you know, the all-stars of that were really just the banelings and the queens. But we do look like Ice was thinking of doing a bust, but it looks like he's pulling his banelings back because oh, the reason is because we do have a drop in the base, and this is probably Oxygen's last gasp because he knows he is on one base. He has to do significant damage right now, and all these roaches are going to clean up very quickly. We have more banelings coming in, and oh, the banelings needed to jump inside the medvac, but actually, you know, even if they jumped in the medvac, these mutants are going to clean up the mess, and this medvac is going to fall. It's not going to be fast enough. Even SCV trying to repair it, but wow. Okay, so
very nice play there by Ice. Actually, as you can see in the 7 o'clock position, in the goal, he has already secured his hatchery there while defending the harass. So Ice is just in a firm control to win this game. I mean, this is a Zerg favored map, no doubt, but the ability to just macro up while being able to defend against a timing push by the Terran is just so crucial between, you know, a win and a loss. And as you can see, Oxygen is just, he is so starved right now. He knows he needs to move out, and at the same time he needs to grab the expansion. As you can see, he's almost mined out in this main. He has a formidable air force, but that means those are just not good against the mutants.
Ice is in such a huge control. If you look at the army size, it's completely flipped. Now Ice has doubled the army, and you know, a little bit of the thing is about Terran is you need critical mass. Like Terrans in a few numbers are extremely weak, but once you get that bio ball or you get that mech ball to a certain critical size, it suddenly becomes overpowered. But right now, Oxygen just doesn't have the income. He's even forced to spend precious minerals. Like remember, every missile target you throw down could be 2 more Marines, and he's just on the back foot. He has to be defensive, but this has to be end. This is all that Oxygen has left, and it's just too many mutants. The banelings are going to kill off everything, and Oxygen calls GG. Wow, like how do you think that Oxygen lost that game? A 2,200 army versus 650. The army of Ice was only 650 when they killed the Overlord here. This Overlord was the front spotter, and they had like Ice had 1 spine crawler here, 2 spine crawlers here. That's it.
I mean, what was very crucial in I mean, I want to point out that Oxygen did make a very good timing attack push. That army was basically quite an unstoppable force, and I would point out that little slip in micro of the Marines might have changed the game. What do you think?
I think so because you see, he had 5 Hellions, and the Hellions were the only reason why all the Zerglings couldn't push in, but the banelings killed all 5 of the Hellions and killed 4 Marines. If he had steamed his Marines and moved them, like the Marines and the Hellions were right there, if he steamed and moved them back and let the Air Force, basically the Banshees, kill off the banelings, and just instead of pushing in, he had the army advantage. And remember, banelings, you need to make the Zerglings and you need to make the banelings. They take a long time to come. If he just retreated and micro his Hellions, he could have killed the banelings easily. There are only 6 banelings.
I mean, another thing to note is that because of the really long rush distance of this map, I mean, Ice could have like 1 to 2 seconds more of reaction time, and that could have made a difference as well. Because
yeah, this Overlord was
this
awesome.
Overlord was so well positioned. I mean, on Scrap Station, I mean, on the other side of the map, these 2 locations are the locations that you want your Overlord to be as a Zerg player, because you literally can see when your opponent push out, and you will have, I mean, sufficient amount of time to just react to the push. And from then on, you will just Ice game, because if you're able to hold off a Terran push, the Terran will not have enough forces to...
He will not be able to make that critical mass of units again.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's go to game 2. Don't count the Cheese Master out. Oxygen is a very creative player, very cheesy player, and I can't wait for game 2. So this is HD Phoenix and HG signing out.
See you guys.